This
Krishna.
conference will now be recorded.
Uh, yeah, I made you presenter. Yeah, Krishna, can you share your screen? Yes, this is like we are doing the dev environment, dev setup ready. Yeah, okay. So yeah, just open the command prompt. I'm going to instruct you everything. You do that. Okay. So I'm not going to do anything. Can you open the command prompt? To open the command prompt, Windows plus R. Shortcut is Windows plus R. Touch the Windows button if you're using the Windows only. Yeah. No. Here you just go to the you have a in a bottom 75 temperature, and next to that you have a Windows icon. Okay. Next to that there is a Windows icon. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Just you click on that. Okay. There you type the CMD. CMD. Type here to search. Yeah. Yeah. You type the CMD. CMD. Yeah. You just open. Click on that command prompt. Yeah. We are checking that whether Java is installed or not. You just say that type the Java, JAVA, you just type it there. Okay, enter. Java is not recognized symbol. It is saying that. Okay, cool. Java is not installed in its machine. Now go to the browser. Okay, you can just type the Java download. You type the Java download or JDK download, or we can say that. Yeah, yeah. Just click on that. Yeah, here we are getting the several links. You are going to get it here. Yeah, click. Don't click on that link. Okay. Can you give me access? Now I'm going to. Can you give me the access? I requested. Okay. Here you're going to do this here. Like now, just we are going to first we are going to download the JDK. We are going to download here. JDK. I'm going to say that JDK download. So here we can choose the what is the version you required here. JDK. When I say that JDK download, we have a multiple versions of JDKs are available. Now, which version of the JDK you required, you can choose whether you want to JDK 18 or 17. 17 and 18 is available now. It is saying that here. We would go ahead with the JDK 18 and 17. Which one we want to use it here? We need to decide that here. Whether you are using the like no, the industry is using the JDK 11 now. So we will go ahead with the JDK 18. That's okay. What are the features in JDK 18? Also, we can learn that here. Okay, Windows. When I'm saying here, can you don't touch the mouse for some time? I'm operating that. Yeah, Windows. So I'm going to click on the Windows where I have got the. These are the things it is having here. Windows XE installer we are having here. Okay, 156 MB. Okay, or we can get the zip file. We can get it here. Or you are going to get the latest Eclipse. I'm going to get it here. Sorry, not Eclipse, latest Eclipse. I'm sorry. Latest Java. I'm going to get it here. Once I get this here, yeah, we can open that. Okay, we are going to open this here. JDK 18 we are going to open. Okay, double clicking on this, it's opening. Then it's going to install JDK. Now you can see here when you are installing here. So the welcome to the installation wizard, and this is saying that here it will go through the installation JDK kit. It is saying that here, click next, and it is going to install program files, and this is the directory it is installing here. If you want to change the directory, you can change the directory. Better you change the directory because here program files is having the space, or you can continue with the even same directory default location. You can continue with that. Then click on next. This is going to install the JDK. It is going to install in your machine in the C program files. It is going to install. We'll see that. It shouldn't be taking more time. We'll wait. We'll wait. So whenever you're going to start with the Java, first thing is we are going to install the Java we will be installing. Then once you have installed the Java, then we are going to install the IDEs. What are the IDEs we are going to use it here? The Eclipse or like no IntelliJ. What IDE you are going to use it here? You will be using that here. Uh, yeah, I don't want to parallelly do that here. Just we'll wait for this to be completed. Hey, Krishna, is it system got hang or is it installation is done? I think something system got hang. No, it is not. Okay, this it is copying the files. Yeah, it is done now. Then you can close this. I'm going to close the Java installation. That's it. We are done with the Java installation. Now open the. We are going to open the command prompt. Okay. Now if I type here again, okay, I'm going to type the here Java. I'll be typing here Java. I'm going to type it here. So it is saying that Java is not recognized symbol. It is going to say that here. That's good. Like no, because we open the command prompt. Later we open like no, we installed and then now if you open here command prompt. Okay. Here I'm going to open the command prompt. I'm going to open here. Once again, I'm opening the command prompt. I'm typing here Java C, Java. I'm going to type it here. This time you will get a several options. That means you have Java has been installed here. Now Java C, I'm going to type it here. Whether Java compiler is available or not to check that. Just we are going to use that here. It is also available. What is the Java version you have installed in your PC? You want to check that here. Just you'll type the Java version. Java version is 18. It is installed in your machine. That's all about the Java installation. Now here, once you install the Java, whether things are working or not, in order to test that, you can write a simple hello world example. We can write it here. Okay, then we are going to test that here, whether my environment is set properly or not. Okay, for that, I'm going to create a copy con. I'm going to create a copy con. So where we are writing here, just 1 minute. Okay, copy con. I'm going to write it here. Just I'm writing here hello the world dot Java. Copycon is nothing but in Windows we are creating a file. We are creating here. Copycon is the command which is going to create in Windows. Directly it is going to create a file. Here we are writing here public class hello world. Okay, this is the class I'm writing here in Java. Then here we are going to type that. Here we are going to give me 1 second, guys. Yeah. So hello world, I'm going to write it here. This is a place where you would be typing here public. Okay, this is a place where we are saying here public static void main. This is a main method signature in Java. String dot 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 args. I am going to say that here. Okay. Then we are opening the bracket. This is a method starting, and inside that we are going to print some simple message. This program I'm writing to check that whether whether it's my JDK is working or properly or not. System.out. I would be saying it as a println. I'll be saying it as a welcome to Java world. Welcome to Java world. Then we are going to close this here. You close this here, and we close the class. We are done with the class creation. This class is what it is doing here. Simple message it's printing here. Whenever writing your Java program, you have to write it in a public class, the class name, and your file has to be saved as a class name, as the same as the class name. File name and class name must be the same. And to start your program in Java, this is the main method signature. Like how you will write it in C language, or if you are coming from the different background. So the main method will be written in Java public static void main string dot 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 3 dots or args. We are going to give it here. And what are the message you want to print it on the console? We'll write the system.out.println, system.out.println, and then you are going to write the message you are writing here. That's it. Now I'm going to save this file. Okay, I'm going to save this file. Yeah, I'm going to save this file by clicking the Control Z. So now this file has been created. And now if you look at here, dir, you can see here this file. There is a hello world.java we are having here. Now, whatever you have written here, you can open with the notepad also. Notepad, I'm going to say it as a hello world.java. I'm going to open with the notepad. I'm going to open here. You can see that code in a notepad. Okay, this is same thing you could have done it by creating the notepad and saving that here. But what we have done here is a command from the command prompt itself. We have done that here. So this program, whatever program we created here, this program public class hello world, and we have written this program, and it's like an English language. This program has to be compiled. What mission can understand that language, we have to translate that here. That's the places where we use the compilers. We are going to use it here. Java C means Java compiler. We are asking the Java compiler, hey, can you take the hello world.java? You take this class, you take this file, you compile that code. So Java C is a Java compiler. It does the compilation of this code, and it will translate into the intermediate code that we call it as a dot class file. If you look at here dir, earlier we don't have the dot class file. Now it is generated the dot class file. It is generated here. So it has taken the Java file. It is compiled into the dot class file. This dot class file, we cannot read it. It is not a human readable. It is a machine readable format. And in order to run this Java program, we use the command called the Java. I'll say that hello world, no class, nothing, just you'll say that your class name. That class name you are going to give it here. Now, the moment I execute this here, it is going to print the welcome to Java world. Welcome to Java world, it has printed here. So here, what are the things we are doing here? First, we are going to write your Java program. And here, this is the way you will be writing your Java program. And then we are going to take it as a public static void main. Then you are writing the main method, and what is the message you want to print it here, you will be printing that here. Suppose you want to do something else, like you want to, let me take it as here, you want to print the multiplication of the table. Instead of hello world, every time doing the hello world, it may not be good. Like now we are going to take the int number equal to 19, I'm taking here. What I want to do here is, what are the 19th number 19 I have taken here. I want to print the multiplication of the table. 19 ones are 2, 19 tens are 190. For that, we are going to take like we know that we need to execute that code 1 to 10 times. It has to execute. it has to run the 10 times, it has to run that here. It has to run the 10 times, it has to run that here. For that, here we are going to write a simple loop we are writing here for int I equal to 1 to I less than or equal to 10 times I plus plus. Okay. Now, what do you want to print it here when it's running every time loop is running here? When the loop is running here, every time what you are going to do here is we need to print the output. We need to print the output. What is the output? Whenever you are printing the output, system.out.println. Okay, initially you may get this some doubt. Why should I use the system.out.println? These are the questions will rises here. Please hold on for some time, like now 1 or 2 days. You'll understand what is the system class, what is the outfield, what is the println, what is the different ways of using the println methods. You will get to know that here. For time being, whenever you are printing the output, you are going to use the system.out.println. We are going to use it here. And now first I am going to print the number, and I'm taking the plus star. The plus means we are just constructing a big string. You are constructing here number. First you print the value at this number, then you print the star symbol, plus you print the I value, then you are going to print the equal to symbol, then you print the result of the num into I. This is a very simple thing we are doing here. What we are doing here, hey, you print the value at this number. This is a 19. What is the value at the I? You print that value. Then equal symbol, number into I. So in case of the first iteration, number is 19. 19 into I is nothing but the 1. 1 into 19, which is going to print the 19, it's going to print it here. This is the way it is going to continue loop, and finally it's going to print the 19th table, it's going to print it here. Okay. Just let me save this program. Whenever you make source code modification, we need to compile this program. Java C hello world.java. We need to compile this. And if there is any compilation errors or syntax errors, it won't let you to compile. Okay, let me introduce that. What if I'm introducing the one compilation error? I missed this. Yeah, I'm going to close this. Yeah, I made a mistake here. Oh, I didn't close the statement. Every Java statement ends with the end statement. Now I missed that here. I'm trying to compile my program. When I'm compiling here, Java C, it is going to give the compilation error. Okay, it is saying that, hey, you have a compilation error. Line number 8. It is expecting the error is this is a place. It is expecting that it's saying here. Now we have to come back and we have to fix this. This is what we fix this here. Then you save this program. Now here we are going to compile once again your program, and now I'm going to run the Java program. I'm going to run it here. Java hello world. We are going to hello world.class. I'm taking here. Then you execute this here. 19 ones are, 19 twos are. Okay, entire 19 table has been printed here. So this program ensure that our setup is ready. Don't worry, even if you don't understand a few things like now what is this int and why do you need to use the variable. Don't worry about that. Just to ensure that our our development environment is working or not, to test that, just we have written a simple Java programs we have written. Okay. Once you have done with that, Java installation, you have done that here. Setting the Java home and all these things in a modern operating systems, it is not required automatically. It is going to take that. Still, if you want to set that your environment variables, if you want to set it here, you just we are going to the edit environment variables. You are going to type it here. Edit system variables. You are going to type it here. And when you are setting here system variables, this is a place where you are going to set your system variables. You are going to set it here. What is that? You click on the environment variables. You click on the can you click on this environment variables tab? It won't allow me to click the pop-ups. Krishna, can you click on the environment variable tab? Yeah. Okay. Now here you have two levels of environment variables. One is user variables. Another one is the system variables. This system may be having the multiple users. Just if you take that here, if system is having the multiple users, if that variables has to be accessed for all the users, you set it in system variables. Some of the variables only required for the only particular user. Like no, you may be having the admin, you may be having the user 1 and user 2. 2-3 accounts you are if you're having the 2-3 accounts in your system. What are the variables you want to access for all the users? You set it in system variables. If those variables are only required for this user, you set it in user variables. But in our case, Java Home is required for everyone. What you can do here, you click on the, can you click on the new system variables new? Can you click on the system variables new? Yeah. Okay, when you click on that, it is going to open that. Here in capital letter, you type the Java_home. 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 No, home, HOME, home. Yeah. Okay, value as a, you just now you go to the you can browse file or browse directory. You click on that browse directory. You click on the browse directory. Okay, you go to the C drive. This PC, you click on this PC. Yeah, click on this PC. Okay, then you go to the C drive. Okay, then program files, first one, program files, program space files, then Java, then JDK 18. Yeah, select that JDK 18. Click OK. That's it. That is your Java home. Then click OK. The same way, can you go to the path variable? There is one more variable, path variable. You will see that path. Can you scroll little? No. In a system variables only, you will see the path. Can you scroll little down? No. That is a user variable. The system variables also will have the same way path you will have. Yeah, path. Can you click on that? Click on that. Yeah, edit. You click on edit. You see here, Java path automatically it is added for you. Like no C program files, common files, Oracle, it is added here. If you don't want, you can do like no, just you can delete that first one. Select that and first one can you delete? Yeah. Now you add the new. You add the new. You will say that percentage Java_home. Java_home percentage /bin bin. That's it. Okay. You can click OK. So this is what Java home you are going to set that here. Yeah, just you can close everything. This is the two variables you can set it in your environment variables so that Java can be accessed from anywhere in your system. Yeah, then you can go close this command prompt. Once again, open and check that whether Java is like now we have set the path variables, whether Java is working or not. You can check that here. How do you check that? To see the what is the Java version is installed in your PC. Yeah, open the command prompt. Okay, the shortcut is Windows R. You click on the Windows button plus R. You catch the Windows button plus R. No. At a time, you just do that. Catch the window and plus R. Like now you have in a keyboard window. There you type the CMD. Yeah. Okay. That's going to open that. Now just check that what is the Java version. Java space -v -version. No. Just it is a one word. Sorry. Version. Yeah. No, don't give the no -v. Sorry. Java minus version. Yeah. This will tell you the what is the version it is installed. Now you can check that Java C. Whether Java C is available or not. Check that. Java C is a one word. Yeah, good. Now you should get several options. When you get the several options, that means it is installation is success. Okay, now you do the Java, enter. So Java is installed also. Even Java also it has been done the setup. So these are the things we need to in order to work with the Java. You are going to set up this Java. You have done the setup. Anyone has any questions like so to setting up the Java? What we did was first we went to the JDK official site. We went. Okay, JDK official site. We went. Let me show you that once again. Here we are going to the JDK. Okay, JDK download. We said that here when you say that JDK download. So this has taken to the official site, and here we are going to click on that. Okay, I'm sorry. So JDK download. I'm clicking on this here, and it is going to show you that what are the latest versions are available, and depends on your operating system. You choose the what do you want. Like now here we are using the Windows machine, and we downloaded this is a JDK 18. We downloaded. Just we followed the installation wizard, like now the way any other softwares which is installed on the Windows. The same thing we followed that, and then you have set the environment variables. You have set that here. One is a Java home. Okay, we set the two things. We have done that here. One is a Java home. The Java underscore home. You set that here. Java JVA underscore home. We set that path where your Java is installed. That's a path. We set that here. And another one is in a path variable. Already path variables. There are other variables also available. What we did was percentage Java underscore home percentage. We are going to say it as a /bin. What does it mean? So you need not to type the Java home once again here. Tomorrow, if you change the Java home, only we'll change it here. Here automatically value at this path, it is going to take it here, and bin is going to be added here. Bin is going to be added here. So if you look at here, your folder structure, you can see here in a C drive. Okay, here we are going to take this C drive. If I'm taking here, my Java is installed in program files and Java. And here we have a JDK. JDK will have the internally bin directory. This is a bin directory is the place where your all executable files are available. We are telling the system, hey, my Java is installed in this directory. We are going to say that here. My Java is installed here. Now, in order to take this here, this is a path. I'm going to copy that here. I'm going to copy that here. What we did, like I'm explaining once again. Okay. Here what we did was first we set the Java home. We set that here. We have set the Java home, and we don't have the bin here. Now in case of the path, we are going to say that here percentage Java home. That is nothing but the value of this complete value. It is going to copy here. It is going to set that value, and we are adding the bin for that. We are adding the bin directory. We are going to add it here. So this is a way you are setting the Java path. You are going to set it here. Anyone has any questions here? Or now you may say that no, if I already have the Java 8 or Java 9, is it okay to work with the Java 8 and Java 9? Yeah, that is absolutely fine as long as we are not using the Java 18 and 19 features. If you have a Java 8, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody was asking the question. Go ahead. Yeah, please.
Is the installation process same for a Mac OS as well?
More or less, it will be the same. It will be the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Now, once you are done with that, most of the times when you are working in a real-time projects, we will not work with the notepad and to type the code and all these things. We will work with the Eclipse. We are going to use the IDE. We are going to use it here. Okay. My preferred IDE is the Eclipse. Suppose if you want to use with the IntelliJ or some other IDE, if you want to work with that, so feel free to use the what are the IDE you are comfortable. You can use that here. So now here, Krishna, can you download the Eclipse? Yeah. Go to the browser.
Yes, I'm going. Yeah. What I need to type, sir?
You just type the Eclipse download. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you click on that.
This one? Okay, sir.
Anything you click that, that's fine. Now here, whenever you're using the Eclipse downloader, when you're using here, yeah, download Eclipse 8664. Can you click on that? Yeah. So you download this. This is not going to download the Eclipse. Okay, this is going to download the Eclipse. They are giving the Eclipse installer. They have given that. Okay, just to run that, Krishna, can you run that?
Yeah. Yes. This came like this, sir.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. Now, first it is going to take the Eclipse installer. It is going to install. Now it will ask you what version of the Eclipse you want.
Okay.
Here it will ask you don't download the Eclipse IDE for the Java developer. You download the Eclipse IDE for the enterprise web development, the second one. Yeah. Now, select that.
Can I do? Okay.
Yes. Now here your Eclipse is installing in one minute. Okay.
Yeah.
By default, it is taking the Eclipse 11 JDK 11. It is taking that here. Okay. Can you browse that to VM arguments? VM Java 11 plus VM. There is a folder option, no?
Where it is, sir?
In the first line, if you look at here, Java 11 plus VM, there is a folder. You click on that.
Yeah. Folder.
Yeah, it has taken that to JDK 18. That is fine. Now you just click on the install. Cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Cancel that. Cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, just click on the install.
Okay.
Now the Eclipse is going to copy into the, you accept that all the licensing terms and conditions. If you look at here, it is going to install in your user directory Eclipse folder with the name JEE 2022 and -3. It is going to install here. That is a directory where that Eclipse is installing.
Okay.
It depends on the internet speed. It may take a couple of minutes. It won't take more time. Is not IntelliJ is going part of this curriculum? Yeah, we can use that IntelliJ also. There is nothing wrong in using the Eclipse or IntelliJ. My preferred IDE is Eclipse. I'll show you that how to use the IntelliJ and how we are going to work with that. If you are already familiar with the IntelliJ and you have used the IntelliJ, you continue to do that. You need not install the Eclipse. I'm saying that. See, there are a lot of IDEs are available. Okay, Eclipse, IntelliJ, NetBeans, and MyEclipse. Yeah, there are a lot of things are available. Depends on your company. Like, if company is insisting you to use the Eclipse, you have to go with the Eclipse. If companies can afford to buy the IntelliJ IDE Enterprise Edition, they can buy that. Then you are asked to use the IntelliJ. See, the IDEs similarly, both are kind of in terms of the usage, it will be the same. Okay, there may be little features will be added in IntelliJ because that is a paid service. No, definitely it has to be better than the Eclipse in terms of the features. So Eclipse is a completely open source and it's free. Yeah.
Taking more time, sir.
Yeah, it will take time because around some 300 MB files has to be downloaded. So it will take.
No, I just am asking because whether it is that one or my system has hanged and I need to know that one.
No. Your system is fine. Yeah. It will take a little time.
So we need to do the programs. These are the basic compulsorily we need to install in our systems.
Yes. See, whenever you're working with the any software, you're going to learn that the fundamental thing is first is we need to make it our dev environment ready. before we get start with the any programs you write that. No, so the dev environment, in order to work with Java, we require the Java software needs to be installed, and to edit your program, to type your program, you require a integrated development environment. IDE stands for the integrated development environment, where when you are working with the program, you require a compiler, you require a debuggers, you require a source code editors, and you require a runtime environment. All these things has to be integrated in one place. So that is Eclipse is the one. Eclipse or IntelliJ, that is our IDs will be using that here. Okay, you can launch the Eclipse here. I don't want to launch from here. You just close this now.
Yeah, IDE stands for, sir, integrated.
Development. Don't launch from here. Okay, you launch that. That's okay. Now this is Eclipse we are using the first time. You are launching the Eclipse. Okay. Like now Eclipse also we have got the different versions, like now Mars, Solar, like there are like now they use the planet names, their versions. Now here the Eclipse IDE, they are using the version number is 2022-03. That means this IDE is released in year 2022. The month is March. Okay. Now here, when you are asking the Eclipse IDE, when you open the Eclipse IDE, it is asking you to choose the directory, integrated development environment. Okay. Okay, fine. So when you are taking workspace, it is saying that, hey, you need to choose the workspace directory. Workspace directory means what? What are the projects you are going to create? All those projects are going to put it inside that folder. Now, better you create you can use the default workspace directory. There is no problem. Okay, you can just say that launch. This is going to launch your Eclipse. It is going to launch. Yeah. Yeah, first time it will take a few seconds. Yeah, from next time onwards it won't be having problem. Now this is what it's launched, and it is showing some welcome message and all these things. You can close that welcome message. If you want to read about the documentation about the Eclipse and how it works and all these things, you have a documentation. You can close that. Welcome. Okay, this is the IDE. It looks like. Can you maximize that? Yeah, good. You have done that. Yeah, good. Can you go to the Eclipse? You are opening the browser.
Yeah.
No, not browser. Can you go to the Eclipse? I'm sorry.
No, good. No.
Yeah. No, you open the first tab.
No. First tab.
Yeah.
This one, sir. Yeah.
You maximize. Okay, sorry. You clicked on the donation, so that's the reason it went there. Now this is a Eclipse. When you open first time, it will looks like this. Okay, you have a project explorer. We have several other options we'll having here. Now here we are going to create a new project. We are going to create it here. You go to the file, in the file menu, file. You click on the file menu, file. Yeah. There you say that create new. Yeah. You go to the project. Okay, go to the project. Yeah. Now here in Eclipse, it is not only using for to create a simple Java project. You can create a number of projects, a number of like Maven, Gradle. Then you can create a Jaxby, JPA. So there are XML. There are a lot of projects you can create here. For time being, we don't want other applications. Just we need to create a Java project. If you see, the first option is a Java project. If you don't find that as a first option, you can type it in type filter text. You can type it and you can create that here. Yeah, click next. Select that project and click next. Yeah, Java project and click next. And this is a place where you would be saying that project. Yeah, you can give it as a hello world. Yeah, that's fine. Hello-world, you give that. No, hello-world. Okay, you remove that one WX hello.
Acha, acha. Hello. Oh, sorry.
No, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then click next. Click next. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Here click on back. Sorry. Click on back.
Oh,
Here, if you look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look at that here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah. Here, if you look at that here, it is taking the JDK 17. We don't want to use the JDK 17. We want to use the JDK 18. But Eclipse doesn't have that JDK 18 thing. Okay. Just you can use the use project specific JRE. You just say click on that radio button.
Okay.
Click on that radio button. Use
one?
the JRE 18. Yeah. Okay. Then you click next. Because we are using the JDK 18. We are using. Click next.
Finish.
Yeah. Click on finish. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Click on finish.
Module name,
For
sir?
time being, you say that don't create. For time being, you say that don't create. Even I too don't know how to use it here. Now it is asking the 1 minute. Now it is asking the do you want to open prospective? It's a prospective is something like this. Like now when you are in a reading room, like now what are the things you want to have it here? Like now the moment I say reading room, you might have imagined that like now. Hey, reading room will have one table, one lamp, and one chair, and where you will have several books, and you are going to read it. The moment you say hall, you will have the different things like there is a TV, there is a sofa set, and that's the way we'll have the different perspectives when you think about the kitchen and when you think about the study room. Yeah, the same thing in Java also. When you are in Eclipse perspective means whenever you are working with the Java applications, what do you require? You require a compiler, you require a debugger, you require a console to see the output. Only those things it will show you that here. So it is asking do you want me to open the perspective of the Java? You are saying that yes, open the perspective. If you see that here, the moment you click on this here, in order to run your Java applications, what are the perspectives it's required? That only those things will be available. Remaining things it is going to close it here. This is the Java project we created. Can you expand that Java project? Can you expand? Can you expand means you just click on that the arrow symbol on the project. You have a arrow symbol, no? No,
This
project. Yeah. No, in the project. Okay, let me do this here. You have arrow symbol here. Yeah.
Oh, hello world. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, fine. Here we have a hello world project we created, and this has taken the runtime environment is a JDK 18. It has taken that here. By default, it has taken the JDK 18. It has taken here. SRC, we didn't create anything yet. So that's the reason it is empty. Now, can you create a new class inside that? Right click on that SRC folder, right click, new class. You just say that new class, CLASS class.
Yes.
So this is a place where it is going to ask the package name. Can you give the package name first?
Okay, sir. Tell me, sir. Package name. What
Package
I need to
name?
give, sir, name?
Yeah. Keep the cursor in the package name.
Yeah.
You give it as a com dot. Okay. Your company name. Yeah. Just you can give the KG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. KG. No. Give it everything in lowercase.
Oh, sorry.
KG dot CJ. CJ is a core Java. Okay. Dot day one.
Day one.
Dot. Yeah. Okay. Now here, if you look at your project, if you look at your source code, what are the way you are organizing here? Com is a common or a commercial. KG is your brand name. CJ is your project name, and module name is a day one. So whenever always the package names will be the reverse of your domain name. Suppose your company name is let's take it as a kg.io. Then the package name should be io.kg. If it is a kg.com, then com.kg. So the reverse of your domain name, then followed by your project name. The company may be doing the multiple projects. In order to uniquely identify that company will be given the one artifact. That's the project name. And the project may have the multiple modules. Project may have the multiple modules. That module name is nothing but the day one. Okay. So this is a way you can take it as a package is like a something directory. Whenever you buy a laptop, you are going to divide into the two drives, C drive and D drive. In the D drive, when you are storing the movies, you will keep it as a movies at a high level, and inside that you will have the English movie, Hindi movies, Telugu movies, or whatever regional language you speak. That's the way you will store it here. Again, inside that you will store the different years, like are you based on your favorite hero or based on the movie types, you will be creating the different folders you will be creating. All those things, yeah, all those things will do like easily accessible. Whenever you are creating the project, also the project directory structure also we should be very, very careful, because this project is going to be maintained for a long time. So if you don't follow the directory structures properly, then what happens, it's very difficult to debug when there is a issues has been occurred. So to avoid all those problems, the day one, whatever the project you are creating here, your reverse of your domain name, your project name, and then your module name. Yeah. And next, you give the class name as a hello world, H capital, W capital. Hello world, you type that here. Class name.
This name.
Yeah, class name, you give the H capital. Class name always starts with the capital letter. Hello. No spaces in the class names. Okay. Hello world is a one word. You will not have the spaces in no W capital.
Once again.
W also can be the capital. Yeah, I can understand when you're typing and I'm instructing, you will be eager, you will be waiting for what I'm going to tell next. That's where it will take time. Yeah, that's okay.
Sure.
Now then click on finish. Click on finish. Click on finish. What we did was we created a simple file in that directory. What is that file contains? Public.
Hello world.
The package name, public. We are going to take it here. And here we are going to say it as the package name is a com.kg.cz.day1, and your class name is a hello world. And in line number 4, keep the cursor.
Okay.
You type the main, MAIN main, lowercase.
Okay.
Control space. No, don't keep the cursor next to the main.
Okay.
Yeah, control space, you click control space.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you're not getting that.
I got it. 1 second, it's gone.
Yeah, no problem. This is a place where you are going to type the main. Yeah.
Yeah.
Main method, it is going to be added here. Suppose if you want to print the message SYS out. So here we'll be typing the welcome to Java world. This is what just we are saying here. Now in this case, the moment you make a compilation error, immediately you will get to know, hey, there is a compilation error. This is highlighting that here. In earlier, what we did, once you compile that program from the command prompt, it is saying that, hey, there is a compilation error. Again, you have to go back to the notepad, fix that issue, again, come back to the your command prompt. Again, you compile that. If there is no problem, it will be compiled here. In case of the IDE, immediately you will get to know that, hey, there is a compilation error. Immediately you will fix this. Now I fix this issue. There is no compilation error. This program has been compiled. In order to run this here, run. Okay, before that, you save this program. You are going to run this program. Okay. Run. I'm going to run as on Java application. I'm going to run it here. Welcome to Java world. It is going to print on the console. Like no, console is here. Your compiler is here. Your runtime environment is here. Everything is in one place. That's we call it as an integrated development environment. The integrated development environments will help you develop your project very quickly. Like no, so here, like unlike like here, we are typing the code in a notepad. You are compiling the code in a command prompt. These all the things we need not to do that here. Here we are going to do it in everything in one place. We are going to do that.
Is this
So
in this new? Like
integrated
sir, hello. Can I ask
Go
one
ahead.
question, sir?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, this debugging is the latest version of the updation, or is previously it was there, sir? Actually, I'm new to this totally Java. Just I'm asking. Now you said the debug. Normally bugs once it's coming, then we're coming back to the prompts and we are doing. Now, just here you remove this one and you found the error over here. Is this latest version of the option or is
No, no, no,
earlier
no.
it was there?
Will be there from the day one in IDE. So
Achha.
most of the IDEs, not only Eclipse, every IDE will have this feature. The moment you
Achha,
write
achha.
the line of the code, immediately it is going to be uh,
Now there
compiled.
itself we can find the clear the issues. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this is the way you can set up your Eclipse environment. Okay. To set up the Eclipse environment, what are the things we have done? Just let me repeat that here. So first you are downloading the Eclipse IDE. We are going to download from that. It will download the Eclipse installer. It is going to download. Once it is downloaded the Eclipse installer, then you have to choose the Eclipse version. That is a Java Enterprise Development Web Development version. You are going to choose that here. That Eclipse will be installed in your home directory. It is going to install. Let me show you that users. In this case, it is users, and this is a place where it is going to Eclipse, and this is a place the Eclipse ID is available. Okay, in his case, the Eclipse. If you want to keep a shortcut, you can keep it shortcut outside. Then you are going to, when you click on that here, this is going to launch the Eclipse.
Okay, sir. We can
Once launch the Eclipse, this is going to ask you hey, can you tell me where I have to create the projects? This will ask only first time. The second time onwards, automatically it is going to show you what is that projects you have created. All the projects it will show you that. Like now you may create the multiple projects. Once you have done that here, then we created a new project. We created here. Right click here, new project we created here. New Java project we created here. This is a project name is Java project we created. And once you have created the project, then we created a simple class we created with the package name is this a package name. And we have written a simple hello world example we have written. And once you have written that hello world example to run that here, directly you went and you did that as a run as Java application. You are going to run this here. The moment you run this here, which is going to print the what are the output you have printed. So this will be printing here. Welcome to Java world. It's printed here. So this is the way you do the installation of your Eclipse. So in order to work with the Java, these two things are required, and we are done with the development environment setup. We are done with that. Yeah.
Is there any entry question, sir, on this? How to installations and what are the procedures you are taking care? Is there any entry questions on this one?
No, generally they don't ask.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, these days it is a very simple and very straightforward. Nobody will ask you questions on this front. Okay. So installation nobody will ask you. So because it's a very simple, straightforward things. Like okay. To be like as a first day, I don't want to make it too many things. I don't want to introduce that here. What we can do here is we will stop for today. Yeah, tomorrow onwards we'll get start with the actual concepts. Okay, today we have done the only development environment. Like now, whoever is learning the first time, please, whatever we have done today, you do it once again. Okay, you do it once again in your system and try these options. You just write the hello world example. That's it. These recordings will be shared with you maybe in a couple of hours. So you just practice these things, and tomorrow we'll get start with what is a Java and what is a JDK, JRE. I'm going to introduce all these concepts. Yeah.
Okay, so
any questions? If you have any questions, I'll take your questions.
Actually, this is the only timing, sir.
Yeah, these are the only timings we have.
Yeah, because I need to change. Actually, I have a work evening 6 to night 11 o'clock. I need to change my schedules next week onwards. I don't know exactly what's that's what I requested, the timings. Next week onwards, I will change it. By the 3 days, I will recording. I will let's up. Okay,
Yeah,
sir,
fine.
thank you.
Okay, yes. Others, any questions?
So when you executed run, right? How do we choose to run a class? This is an entire project versus a package. Like, what does it run?
If you are clicking on opening the file, and if you click on that, that's going to run the a particular class.
Okay. And if we have to run the entire project?
Entire projects, generally when you're running that, you will be creating it as a executable jar or var. We need to create that. Yeah. Once you create a jar or var, you can run it as the entire project. You can run it here, because when you're learning that, you may write the every class, you write the main method. Correct. When you
Correct.
build the application, only one class will have the main method,
Basically the entry method.
entry method. That class you have to run that in your application.
So we specify the entry method somewhere, correct?
Yeah. Any other
For
question?
that we need Maven always?
Need not to be. You can write it here, and where when you are running that jar file, you will specify the what is your entry class name.
Okay. And yeah, probably next class question maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then thank you guys, and see you tomorrow same time. Yeah.
Thank you.